me. At this point, I should probably draw a different trend line from right here going up to here, and then that trend line would go up like that. You see what I'm saying? In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that for you just as an exercise. Let me get trend line thing there, and let's construct this different don't want it there. I want it to go like that. Okay. And then I want to extend that. Extend to right. Okay. And I want to change the color so you can actually see much better. Yep. Instead of the red, what color would you like there? Maybe purple or that's red. Let's make it let's give it another green color there, a little brighter this time. And there we are. Okay, so that's what I expect, is a breakout, and then it's going to be governed more by this trend line right here. And get my pointer back and unpause the tape. Okay, back. It's now 10 minutes after the hour. You'll notice I changed that color from that pale green to a purple color. Once it breaks this red trend line here, if it does, and I'm expecting and hoping it will, then at that point I'll delete that red trend line, although that red trend line will actually become support at that point. Okay, let's pause again and see what develops. Okay, the action is still a little slow. It's now 16 minutes after the hour. While I was gone, I redrew this lower green trend line, which had been constructed from here going across here like that. It makes more sense to have it run from this point to that point and extend up to the right. So price now is bound by pretty much by this lower green trend line, the money maker, and this upper red trend line. It needs to break out of that upper red one. Now the cross of this lower green trend line right here would be right around the next candle, okay? And that's ominous. So if we get a good run out of this candle, we should take the money off the table and await developments, because the next one may be a reversal in the other direction. Pausing. Back, it's dipping, but you can see it's still holding to that lower green trend line. Pausing again. 20 after the hour. Okay, you can see it flat against the lower green trend line here. Okay, let's see if that holds. I'll be back, pausing again. Okay, back. H205 is now buried, or it was buried right in that green trend line. Much lower than that, and I would have to consider it a breakout. It typically will give you one warning on a breakout and pull back within the domain, and you can get out then. After that, it's very dicey. You just may get caught. But I still have pretty good confidence that this will go up on this candle. Oh, by the way, the time is 27 minutes after the hour. That would be, if you're wanting to look this up on another platform and to view it for yourself, it's 27 minutes after 4 Eastern time. Today, October 7th, it's a Wednesday, 2009. Well, rock and roll, whoopie-doo, here we go. Okay, actually I'm looking at this, and you can see that we're touching that first resistance, that red trend line. I'm concerned it can't get past 84, but since I've hung around this one, there we go, 85. I don't think it can get much past that. If it does, then it's going to break out through that red trend line, and that'll be beautiful. At this point I'm 5 pips ahead of my 79 entry, 6 pips ahead of it, minus the 2 pip spread. Oh, 7 pips on. It looks like a breakout. You can see that H205 cut through. It just cut through the red trend line here, right down here. So it may go on. Let's stick around and see what happens. I'm going to pause this again just for a moment. It's now 34 minutes after the hour. Okay, I just took my money off the table at 86. That's a 7 pip gain minus my 2 pip spread. I have a 5 pip gain on it. And now you've seen how I scalp an intraday candle with the H205 histograph. So come on back to orangequant.com and pick up the book. It's downloadable in PDF format with all those other special indicators helping you find tops and bottoms and price levels and so on. And that's orangequant.com. The book will be available November 1st. I have to wait for Futures Magazine to publish the article about it before I can release the book. Thank you so much for coming, folks, and good luck and good hunting.